We can no longer pretend that this isn't happening. We are slowly losing Him. Lord, give us the cure. She is still my home. Barbados is still my home. She is still my home.
One look at the drafts board and some of you are already boasting. I've got that covered. But not so fast. What if I told you that the legend Suki King was your ready opponent? By now you are probably intimidated, and with good reason. This Bajan Gem has too many titles to count, so your defeat is virtually guaranteed. But the genius will tell you that it was defeat that inspired him to become one of the world's top players of the game. From as early as 8, Suki had a reputation for his unusual draft skills. One day, he decided to put himself to the test during a cricket match while he was waiting to bat, but it did not turn out the way he expected.
The local fellas were playing, because we play at cottage plant, the cottage territory. And the local fellas were playing the game of draft, so I went, while we had just bowled the opposition, I went to and get a game and get a big 6 love. So I used to dominate in St. George, where we was living, Waterville, St. George, Waterville, and Retreat. So I used to dominate those 3 territories. So this is one of where everybody wants to get beaten 6 level. It's like you laugh, everybody will laugh at you, including while they're beating 6 level, they'll call you idiot. So it was very embarrassing to get beat 6 level. Really embarrassing. But some people won't play at all because they don't want to, get people to laugh at them. So when they went into bat, and as soon as the cricket was finished, they come back and beat my opponent 6 level. So from then, I was a wanted person.
Amazingly, no one taught young Suki how to play the game. He mastered it on his own.
I played out of my head, and then I learned when I got around the 20s about checkerbooks, right? But I had to, borrow bikers, and put in the lap. Then someone beat me. I had to go home and sit down on nights and study how to beat my opponent the next morning. No sleep, because I hate to get beat. And as soon as it's done, as soon as the light is out, I would get him and go and knock at the person's house and beat the boxes.
His love for the game led him to join the Barbados Drafts Association. And whenever he played on the local scene, he was never disappointed. His success put him in a league of his own, but the champion soon became bored and anxious for a challenge.
I've heard of the American Checker Federation. So I was curious because at that time I felt it was the best in the world. So I read about boxing and qualifications from people who were doctors in mathematics and all kind of physics and all kinds of different. But that doesn't frighten me because I was confident I had I'm almost 20-something years old, fully equipped with the knowledge of the Bible. I knew the Bible backward and forward, so I know the power of the Lord. I have faith for myself.
But it was not an easy move. Suki could not convince corporate Barbados to support his dream. So the self-employed king who juggled tailoring, bookbinding, and carpentry found himself cutting canes to purchase his plane ticket.
So I want to make this ticket in the day so I can get this trip, So I went to college plantation and asked them to let me cut cane. So I had on a lot of white clothes because I used to like dancing too, disco dancing and so forth. So I used to make clothes, and go into competition. So the gentleman said to them, you can't cut the cane. Look, you want lily white, But then the white man knew of my grandmother who used to work very hard. Right? So he knew that I'm a product from her, that once I do something, I'm not gonna have to do it. I can just finish it the best of my ability. So he said, let me work. So I worked, and 1 week I was not a cane cutter, I was just determined to buy a plane ticket. I worked for $945. I was the one who runs up to the crop over king. I would not leave the king ground. I won that ticket.
With his earnings in hand, King again appealed to corporate Barbados for more support, and this time around, he got it, and took off to prove he was not just a star at home. It was a life-changing experience.
I went to Jamaica, quite confident I could win the tournament. With discouragement to get to Jamaica, but some white people told me, "You going to Mississippi? They don't let black people down, right?" My advice for all you is to turn back. Once in a while, I can only give you my number, and if you're in trouble, call me, huh? So I'm alone, no manager, no one. Going to Mississippi, and I was traveling the whole day, one day at night time. And first time I traveled, so as soon as I saw one plane drive, then that was okay. So I told them that I came to the United States to win the tournament and then go back home, challenge for the world championship. And I expect to be world champion by next year. So everybody laugh at me. They want to laugh at bad, right? Because I'm the only black person, right? And I'm bragging already. So one or two people try me out by trying to win my money. And they lose their money. However, that day, a particular person I was playing, named Egbert Lau, who played for the world, that later down, he told me that if I beat him, or actually there was a bet on the match between me and him of $10,000, and if I beat him, he said if I beat him, Jesus Christ is a black man.
The rest is history. Suki met top players and became a legend across the globe. He holds 12 World Championship titles, the Go As You Please World Champion title 9 times between 1991 and 2008, and he's in the 1998 Guinness World Book of Records for playing against 385 players simultaneously and beating them all.
So Suki really set out to create his own identity and choose a game that was on the ground that nobody respected or knew anything about, to try to get it on the level of all the rest of sport, because no sport is better than any sport. It's just a matter of the gift that the Lord gives to you that you can use for the benefit of mankind, not just for yourself, that's it. Because if it's just for yourself, then you defeat the purpose. And while you winning or even losing, I try to explain that always mention the Lord, thank the Lord for everything.
His record-breaking career has not been without controversy, and he's still disappointed with how he has been treated in his homeland. But Suki is not bitter. He loves Barbados and remains willing to share his experience to ensure the game of draughts remains alive.